Hi viewers, this is the project 6 of SSRS part 1. Already I have uploaded which is explained with agile methodology, and this is the part 2 of that SSRS project 6. So before we start that work, so I will be showing the overview. So this is the report, see here. So if I click on preview, see, these are the different text boxes I am having. So if I click on the list of employees, it should be showing the list of employee details which is extracted from the SQL server. And if I click on this, very important code is this one. So that is employees count who joined in April 1985. So that I have written in the SQL server. So it should be showing the month, department ID, and the number of employees who have joined in that 1985 April. So that is one button. And after that, employees with last name like S and H. If I click on this one, it should be showing. So see here, S and H. So S is the first letter, H is the last letter. So that it should be showing, we are including his data. And if I click on this employee salary between 1500 and 2000, it should be redirecting to that page. So that is employee salary between 1500 and 2000. So the employees who are having salary between 1500 and 2000 has been shown here. And if I click on the annual salary of the employee, so the annual salary of the employee is the salary is multiplied with the 12. So that things has been shown here. So these are the different things that should be shown once I click on this one. So how to do this one? So before we go into this one, so firstly, once you open the SSRS report, before you create a report, so before the SSRS report, you need to open the SQL server account of yours, and so go to the solution explorer here and go to the reports and right click on that reports, click on the add new report. So welcome to the report wizard will be appearing. After that, click on next. So here you need to click on the edit option. So give the server name as dot and select the employee information as the database from the SQL server, because I am going to select the SQL server configuration here, and test connection succeed, click OK. After that you click on the next, and now you need to click on the query builder. So here you will be having the select from. So firstly, what I am going to do is I am going to write the code one by one for the text boxes I have shown in the overview. So firstly, I am going to calculate the annual salary of the employee. For that purpose, select last under name, comma, salary star 12 means annual salary. So that should be represented in with the title as annual salary. Otherwise, if I don't give this double quotes and annual salary, so this salary which is annual will be shown with no name for the heading. So from, as it is in the employee table, employee. So now, so not here. So as it is having from here, so from employee. So click OK. So click next. So see here tabular. So click next. So select both of them. So click on the details. Click next. Click finish. So that is the thing. And now, so if you see here, so this is the report one. So this should be named as annual salary of the employee. So for that one, what we need to do is that we need to select this text box first. So right click, go to the text box properties and select the font size to 14 and fill by using some color. Let it be light color, this one, and alignment should be horizontal center, vertical also middle. So now click OK. So see, this one has been changed, and the name should be represented as annual salary of employee. And below you got two tables, so here extend those things. So extend to last. So now select these things and go to the format. So background color, color you select as some other color, and again go to the format and justify to center. So that is the thing you need to do. So extend this one to here. So extend this one to here. So this also extend to this side. So that is the thing you got here. So now if I click on the preview, so these are the annual salary of the employees that has been displayed. So now again, so similarly what we need to do is go to the solution explorer. Now the second thing is we need to get the details of the all the employees whose salary are between 1500 and 2000. So for for that one, click on the reports, again right click, add new report, click next, and go to the edit. So give the server name as dot, select the database as employee information, all the things we are going to extract from the employee information. Test connections exceed, click OK, click next, and click on the query builder. So now select star from employee. These things should be in the SQL server if you want to load to Ssrs report, otherwise you can't get that one. So select star from employee, where salary between 1500 and 2000. So this is the not 2000, 2200, let it be. So now if we click OK, so you got this one, the query. So click next. So tabular report, click next. So select all these things and details. So click next, finish. So this is the thing you got here. So this is again select the same thing what you did for the first one. So now employee salary, so before that, okay, employee salary between 1500 and 2000 to 2200. So now select this text box, click on the text box properties. So click on the font and make it as 14. Alignment, let it be center and middle again. So vertical also middle. So fill with some light color. Click OK. So similarly, now what you need to do is that, so extend these things. Otherwise space won't be sufficient in the report for you to display. It goes to the another line. So hire date should be long because it should be showing AM and PM. So this is the thing. So select all these things now. So Control Alt, select all. So go to the format, background color as some green, and a format justify to center. So finish. So now if we click on this preview for this one, so see here, salary between 1500 and 2200 is 2 members you are having. Now a third report we need to create, which starts the employee name starts with S and H. So that's we shall do now. Now again go to the Solution Explorer, right click on the reports and new report. So click next and go to the edit credentials. So give the dot as the server name, again employee information, text connection succeed. Okay. So click next. Now click on the query builder and write the code. So that is select star from employee. By default you will be getting select and from in the query builder. Employee where last underscore name like S percentage H, that is it will be starting with S and closing with H. So click OK. So click next. These things should be in the SQL server. So select all these things. Click on the details, click next, click finish. So the new report you are going to get. Now again select this one, text properties. So reduce the font to 14 and alignment to center and middle. Next report coding will be very interesting. So kindly watch. So alignment, okay. So fill light color similar to the previous one. So click OK. So now change the report name as employee last name with employee like S percentage H, that is starts and ends with, starts with S and ends with H. So now if you click here, so you extend this one, so extend these things, otherwise space won't be sufficient. So manager ID, hide date give little bit long. So now select this one and drag this one to the last. So select all these things in order to format and for giving the background color. So once all the things I have selected, so go to the format, go to the fill and give the color as light color, and go to the justify and give as center. So now if I click on the preview, so I have got the name which starts with S and ends with H, that is the last name. So that is the only one name we have there in the SQL Server database. So now, so the next thing is, so very important thing, that is we need to count the number of employees in the organization. So this is the code. So we need to count this number of employees in the organization who have joined in 1985, and it should be February. So for that one, what I am going to do is I am going to select the hire date as 2 and year as 1985. So now if you look at this code, select date name. So date name is a function. It will be asking the month as the interval, and date time offset as date add function. So date add of month comma 0 comma hide underscore date. So it will be giving the month name in the form of character. So for that one, we need to select first this one. Month will be in the form of 12, that is numeric, and the hire date, so it will be shown. So that will be converted by using a subquery. So subquery means this one, select convert varchar of 4 hide underscore date comma 111 as year equal to 1985. So in that year 12 I have, if I give 12, if I give a 2, so see February is the second month, so that will be converted to new characters, and it will be selecting the department ID and a number of employees in that year who have joined there. So that is, we need to group by some subquery and convert varchar of 4 hide data, so it will be converting to character, and after that date name. So date name means month we have converted, so it is February, and department ID, so who have joined in that February month is having a department ID of 30, and the number of employees will be 2. So this is the code you are going to use. So copy that one and go to the solution explorer again. So click on the report, right click on the report, add new report. So click next. So click edit, server name as dot, employee information, test connection succeed, okay. So click next. Now click on the query builder. So select this entire thing and right click, copy, paste the copied thing from the SQL server. One second. Now paste. So backspace. Okay. So this is the thing. Select a date name. So date name means month. Date add month. If you don't put here 0, you won't be getting the exact date as in the data. So this is the increment or decrement you are going to give here. Hire date is the date, one of the column from the SQL server. So month you are going to get as like this, and after that count of star as employees, number of employees will be getting from this subquery. So here you are going to convert that month numeric value into character. So in that 1985 year. So click next. So click next. So select these three things, that is month, department underscore ID and number of employees to details. Click next, finish. So now you are going to get. So again what you need to do is that so rename this one as count of employees joined in 1985 February. So this is the thing. So now select this one. So right click, go to the text properties, font let it be 14 again. So alignment center and middle. So final step is very interesting, not this one, another one more thing is there. So select this one, so click OK. So now select all these things now. So go to the format, background, fill it as light color, format, justify to center. So this is the thing. So now if you click on the preview, so see here February 32 number of employees. Now final step. So go to the solution explorer, very interesting step. So click or right click on the reports, add new report, click on the next. So edit server name dot database name as employee information test connection succeed. Click OK. So go to next and a query builder. So this one is select a star from employee. Click OK. So next. So select all these things. Next, finish. So now rename this one employee list. So right click, text box, alignment center and middle, font 14, fill this one. So finish. So similarly select all these things. So before that extend this one. So extend this side rate. So now extend this also. So select all these things. Select this one. So in order to format, you need to select all the text boxes. Otherwise, those will be in random fashion. So now go to the format, background color as this one, and go to the format, justify to center. So now if you click on this preview, So you are going to get the list of the employee which is in the SQL server. From this only we have got these 4 reports. So final step is that we need to link it to the main page. So that one is Solution Explorer. Again, go to the reports, add a new report. So click on the next. So click on the next. Oh sorry, edit. So server name as dot, select employee information, test connection succeed. Okay. So click next, query builder. Now select star from employee. Some code I am going to give. Not required. So click next. Click next. So click. I am not going to select anything. Click next. So click. So I am going to give the name as, report name as main page. Click finish. So you are going to get a new page. So now this page should be shown in the center. So alignment is center, middle, font is 14, fill with some color. So that is the thing. But here what I am going to do is that I am going to remove all these things. Instead of this thing, I am going to use a text box. So totally how many text box I am going to select is that? So totally 5 text boxes. So that is, so report 5 is employees list. So that one I am going to format and give the name as, here also we can give. So name of the text box is employee list, and alignment center, middle, font is 14, fill with some, and action. So the employee list is in report 5. So click on the go to report. So go to report 5. So click OK. Okay. So let's do one more thing. So text box, okay, close this one again. So what we need to do is, I will be giving the name here employee list. Now what I am going to do is, I will be selecting this one and go to the text box properties similar to the previous one. So employees list name is given here, not there. So alignment is in the center, middle, font is 14, and fill with the color this one, and the action is that it should be going to the report. If I click on the text box, that is report 5 is the employee list. So click on that one. So this is the thing. So this is the first one. So now if I click on this preview and if I select this, so here it won't be showing any hand because this is the main page, and if I click on employee list, it will be taking me to the employees list table. So now similarly I will be copying this one and pasting here, and I will be changing the name. So see here, report 1 is annual salary of employee. So annual salary of employee. So remaining same, and the action will be changing here. So that is report 1. It should be going to report 1. So that is the thing. And the next one is, again I will be pasting one more thing. So the second report is employee salary between 1500 and 2200. So right click, $1,500 under 2200, and the action should be such that it should be going to report 2. Okay, so that is the thing. So now again copy this one. So before that, what I will be doing is I will be extending this one. So copy this one or paste previous one. So now what I am going to do is employee name like S and H, that is starts with S and ends with H. So right click, go to the text to properties. So go to the action and change the report to report 3. And now so extend this one to down. So now report 4 is employees, the count of employees who joined in 1985. So for that one, again paste one more thing. And name it as count of employees who joined in 1985. Go to the properties and go to the action. Now give the report as 4, and the last one is such that so 1 2 3 4 5, totally 5. So everything has been finished, right? So if I go to the preview, so a main page will be appearing like this. So if I click on the employees list, all the employees list will be appearing here. And if I click on the annual salary of the employee, so this is the annual salary which is multiplied with 12. See here, and the employees list, it is not shown with the annual salary. 800, 1600 is there. But if you look at the annual salary, as it is multiplied with 12, see 9600, like this it is showing total. And if you click on the employee salary between 1500 and 1200, so see here 2200, 1500 and 2200, only 2 employees were there. And if you click on the employee name like S and H, so Smith, so is the only employee is having there. And count of employees who joined in 1985, see here February and it is department ID is 30 and number of employees 2 in 1985. Means if I go to the employees list here, so in the 1985, so February, see here, so here is one employee there, here is one employee there in the February month, and the department ID of him is 30 and the department ID here also 30. So this is how you make the SSRS report by using the SQL server without taking the help of the SSIS. So you can also convert that SSRS report to SSAS also, that is not report, code to SSAS. So this is the project 6, and in the next, this is on the next project also project 6 only, but in different visualization. This is the tabular reports, and with the next different visuals we shall meet. So please subscribe to this channel for more updates. Thank you so much.